Welcome to Vote.SMS. In this video, we will show you how to manage your poll reports and statistics. Once you have logged into your Vote.SMS account, you will access the home page with the poll overview. From here you can access the poll statistics and reports in two ways. The first option is to click on the poll you want to access the reports of from the table below by clicking on the poll's file name. This will open up the poll statistics window. Alternatively, you can choose the poll you want to access by clicking on its title in the box at the top right. This is where you will also find a quick overview of all your polls to scroll through. Now that you have opened the poll statistics window, you can see various details about your poll. At the top left, under the poll title you can see the status of your poll. If your poll has been successfully sent to all recipients, you should see the status All Sent displayed here. At the top left, you can see the window with the statistics. Once the poll has started, this area allows you to track its progress. You can view the percentage of messages that have already been sent from the Vote.SMS portal to the mobile network operator, such as T-Mobile, Verizon, and AT&T. And you can also see whether any errors have occurred. Errors may appear if the operator has not delivered the message to the recipient's mobile phone, or if the phone number is on the stop list, which is the DNC list. You can also see the percentage of your messages that have already been delivered by the operator to the recipient's mobile phone, and the percentage that are unroutable. Unroutable messages can occur if a number in your phone list has an incorrect area code, country code, or is a landline number. If this situation occurs, please escalate it to our support team. In the top center you can view some key data. You can view the date and time when the poll started, as well as the duration of the poll. For your billing purposes, you have the option of viewing the number of messages you have sent on the top right-hand side. By clicking the small arrow on the right side of the box, you can expand it to view more information. First, you can view the total messages. This is the total number of messages that have been sent. This breaks down into three parts. Engagement, which tracks participants opting in by replying yes. Incoming messages, which counts the responses we've received from participants. And conversation, which measures how many polling questions we sent were answered by participants. Then there is the total SMS. This is the total number of SMS sent, which might be higher than the total messages, because each SMS is limited to 160 characters, including spaces. If a message exceeds 160 characters, it counts as 2 or more SMS, even if it looks like a single text. This, again, breaks down into engagement, which tracks how many SMS are sent for each message. Incoming messages, which counts the number of SMS in participants' responses. And conversation, which measures the number of SMS used in polling questions sent and answered by participants. The total cost shows you the cost of the poll, calculated based on the cost per SMS. This breaks down into MO route cost, which is the total cost of participants' SMS responses. SMS route cost, which is the total cost of the sender's, the client's, SMS. And platform fee, which is not applicable for this type of account. To minimize this window, use the small arrow on the right-hand side of the box. Next, you can use the Conversations button to get a quick view of the conversations between sender and participant. If you click on Conversations, you can select the individual phone numbers from the list on the far left, to access their individual chats. You also have the option to filter for chats that require your attention, which may be the case if a participant has not completed the poll despite a reminder message, or has responded to the poll questions with answers that do not match the given options. If you look at the individual numbers in your list, you can see from the check marks in front of the numbers that these participants have finished the polls. If you click on a number, you can also see on the right-hand side what the chat actually looks like in a mobile format, and you can see from the final message that was sent out that this participant has completed the poll questions. The numbers marked with crosses show you which participants have not finished the polls. You can also see this on the right-hand side in the chat, as the last polling question was sent out twice, with no response from the participant. You also have the option of using the new message text field in each chat to write and send individual messages. This allows for direct communication with your participants. In the center column, you can review the poll questions and the responses that each participant gave to the respective questions. In the next step, you can go to the Settings section to review your engagement and polling questions, and, if necessary, you can adjust and change your scheduling settings for the poll. You can adjust these by clicking on the orange boxes to remove and add hours. You can also change the number of minutes after which a reminder message should be sent to the participants who have not completed the polls. You can do this either by using the small arrows to the right of the number, or by manually entering the number of minutes you want. The Results button takes you to a quick view of the results during a live poll, or once it is completed, in a pie chart format. Here you can scroll through all your questions and see their results. On the left side of each column, the poll question, along with the corresponding answer options, are displayed. In the middle, you can see the results in the form of a pie chart. The legend for the chart will be displayed on the right. Here you can see the colors assigned to the individual answer options. Next to it, you can view the percentage of how often each answer was selected. And on the far right, you can see how many participants selected each answer. The number of the question in the series of all poll questions and the total amount of times this question was answered in total are displayed above each question. Finally, you also have the opportunity to view the raw answers in a quick view format, for open dialogue from the participant of the poll. You have to click on each question to see the answer. Please note that if you have made any changes to the settings, you must click the Save button at the top left, before closing the window, to apply them. At the top right of the window, you will also find a Results button and a series of cloning options available for your poll. When you click the Results button, there are a number of options available. Clicking on Reports will open a new page with a PDF report. This is a PDF report of the poll, which provides more organized and detailed information compared to the quick view options. You can browse through the file or print, download, or email it. The next two options, Respondents All and Respondents New, are used exclusively for drip campaigns. When you click the Messages button, an automatic download of an Excel document will be initiated, which will give you a more detailed overview of the engagement question results. If you select the Raw Answer option, this will also initiate an automatic download of an Excel file, which now contains all the participants' responses. Finally, there are 3 cloning options. The first is the Simple Clone button. This tool duplicates your poll, allowing you to rename it and change the route if you have multiple toll-free numbers. It keeps the same audience and questions, which is ideal for switching between SMS and MMS with pictures. The New from Participants button lets you create a follow-up poll specifically for participants from a previous poll. It keeps the same features as the clone option, but targets only those who took part in the original poll. The New from Clone button also duplicates the poll, but lets you select a different target audience, keeping all other settings the same. Finally, the Archive button moves old polls to the archive, to maintain a clean list of active polls. To close the window, use the X button on the top left of the window. To return to the main dashboard. Thanks for watching. Now you're all set to explore your poll statistics and reports with Vote.SMS.